Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
See who's going to be first in today.
Well, you want to take bets? I don't know. Danish hasn't really been as on the ball as usual, so.
That's weird. Yeah, for some reason it's not. Doesn't show as live on Optimized Drone Facebook yet. We're live on my page. Share that to Optimized Drone. Alrighty. What's up, Blizzard? How you doing? First one in.
Hey, what's up, bud? I think tomorrow's finally fixed the printer day, by the way. Been far too long, and I've been behind on so many fucking prints that I need, so. It is time. But yeah. What do you got any projects you're working on these days, Matt?
I designed a quad today.
Attaboy.
As far as projects, yeah, we got the never-ending project of organize my shit.
Yeah, ditto.
Only never ending because it's never starting. I don't ever get done. But we're gonna have to swap Zachary's engine in his truck this week. So
Ooh, that's always a fun game.
Yeah.
I had a fun morning where I went to go to the store and my truck didn't start again. I was like, what the fuck?
Is it battery or?
No, it's just the good old Nissan Xterra electrical system. Gotta love Nissan. Even when you bring it to a Nissan dealership, they're like, dude, I haven't seen one of these in years. Gotta love having a discontinued truck, right?
Yeah, but they should still have parts for them and stuff.
Well, they do, but it's like the electrical system has been a big fault of it since day one. They never really did anything to fix it either, so. But yeah, it is what it is on that one.
So what, do you just have to deal with it flaking and not start, or are they looking at it, or do they find something, or what's
No, dude, I've been dealing with it for 8 years. I had to rewire the whole damn thing myself to even get it to start on a regular basis.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah, dude, my trailer hitch wiring never fucking worked well. Nothing, it's just the whole system, and every time they check the battery, they're like, your battery's fine. So yeah, it's just the electrical system. There's a grounding issue, so every now and again you gotta like trace the ground line and just jiggle a bunch of shit.
Or replace the ground line.
I
What's up,
have
Captain Allen?
twice.
Damn.
Yeah. I even tried doing the iridium head and the zinc head, and nothing changed anything. The whole system's just, it just goes into a bunch of relays that are awful. So, yeah, that is what it is on that one. I'm going to do 11.4. Waiting at.
Oh, they did put it up.
The new track.
The ice storm track is up in Velocidrone.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they actually have the ice rink modeled in.
Oh, let's see. Hey, dudes, Captain Colin, what's up, buddy? Big shit.
No, Dan was watching a TV show on Hulu, and I guess he got hit with 200 of these Mrs. T's pierogies commercials, and they had apparently they have a logo song. He sent it to me, but I haven't listened to it yet because I don't want to get stuck in my head. But yeah.
What up, Captain? Hey, Captain, you got any new videos? I thought I saw a new one of yours recently. If so,
here's a run through of the ice storm track, and it's a split screen. You'll have to pardon my 9x16. It is kind of, it's on a Facebook reel. So bottom
right.
being the simulator, top being the live course, of course. But they did make the course kind of difficult, more difficult this year, I think, than it was last year. Still extends across the two rinks. And that's it.
Yeah, send us a video, man. You know that. Do it.
Dude, I have enough.
This was a chopper.
Relentless asks if anybody else is finding tons of bugs in the new beta flight. To be honest, I haven't used the new beta flight.
Yeah, that's exactly why I haven't used the new beta flight. But yeah, Relentless, that's exactly why I have not been using the new beta flight at all recently. You know me, I'm sketchy with my updates, and I don't like dealing with all the dev bullshit and all the bugs of new setups, even though everybody sends me shit to ask me how do I do this setup? How do I do that one? Oh my god, this is happening. I get that, but I don't do the new setups for this specific reason because there's too many bugs to work out and it's hard to keep track. Especially on this new one. The new update caused a lot of issues, I heard.
Okay, I think I may have a couple of quads on 4.2, but I think most everything's on 357. Like all my race quads, I think are on 357.
Wow, you're still jumping back to 357, huh? That a boy.
Super stable, no need to change. I mean,
right?
Every time I try to upgrade before I go to a race or before I go fly, it always ends up being something weird that keeps me from flying, and I'd rather not fiddle with that, you know?
Yep. Trust me, I know.
Last time it was I had everything except the VTX table, and because I was racing, I needed my OSD to be able to switch my VTX, and I couldn't do it.
Right?
So that was a little painful.
Well, that's the thing. That's the issue with a lot of the newer setups is not a lot of things carry over as easily as we want them to. And nobody realizes it until it's too late. And it's like, shit.
Well, and if the changes are big enough, then you don't get does diff really help out?
No, and that's the thing. Most of my diffs won't even change over half the time. Like, they won't even copy over to the new stuff. So it's pointless to even do diffs anymore. There we go. Might actually fucking work.
Yeah, best you can do is just freaking list all of them, take a screenshot or copy text it, and go through one by one and verify.
Dude, I literally just open up my beta flight, I put up all my PIDs and all my filter settings and everything, and I just take a picture with my phone. And I'm like, here you go. These are the settings I have. Like, I don't dip into CLI much anymore unless I need to do like a status read or something like that, or a motor remap or some shit.
Motor remaps. Every quad I build needs a motor remap because I don't like my power cords going out the back like a lot of these guys do.
Well, and that's the thing. Most of the time that's the case for me too, but I do put them out the back, so I don't often have to remap. But a lot of the times the FCs themselves are set for some weird configuration. And you're like, what the fuck? So I've had to redo that shit a lot.
Yeah, I was using the Pyro drone 30x30s for a while, and I had to flip and reverse it. So it would be upside down and backwards.
Oh, yeah.
And then I had to do my motor mapping.
Now, the good thing about the new beta flight is the motor mapping is an option in it.
I heard that.
They have a little wizard, and I actually got ballsy the other week when I was building some whoops, and I tried it because I had to remap my motors. And it worked. Like, it instantly was like, oh, spin this one. Okay, which one's spinning? This one? Okay, cool. All right, we've remapped it. And I'm like, what the shit? Like, it instantly just solved it. And I was like, okay, I guess we're done. All right, come on, another couple long.
Here, I got Rick says Motor Wizard works, can confirm.
Yeah, it does.
I think you did that last weekend on the show, didn't you?
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, it worked. Like, it's finally happening.
I think that's cool. That's something that I think
that was a long time coming, dude.
Well, didn't Flight 1 have that in their UI?
Yeah,
and I thought
we all know what
because
happened
Flight
to
1
Flight
had
1.
it, that some of the other stuff, some like Emu maybe had it.
Oh yeah, let's all go get a flight controller and see if it works.
They're shipping any day now, Dan. Don't you know?
I know. They've been
Everybody's
shipping
reserved
any
them.
day now for what? 5 years? 4 years?
Oh man.
Man, he was in trouble. That was amazing.
I mean, in trouble, kinda, I guess. I don't know if he's in any legal trouble because I haven't heard of anybody get their money back yet. But I mean, he's definitely not welcome in the industry or to produce any electronics for the industry again. I mean, he kind of, hurt himself on that one.
You heard a lot of people on that one, I think.
Yeah, everybody knows somebody that's got some money out there for a Flight One stack.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That was the thing. It's like, yeah, Flight One did it, but they went out of business. Like, alright, I know I have better screws. Don't know where I put them.
Track's kind of tight.
That's what she said.
Well, it's a tiny trainer track, so I guess that makes sense, right? Where's that one going? There? No. Oh, here.
What do you got?
Huh. Did I miss a gate? Oh. Yeah, I think it'll take me a minute to get used to the track for sure.
How dare you waste valuable show time
Right?
getting used to a track? These people want to race, Matt. Jeez.
Well, they came to the wrong show because I'm definitely not skilled enough for them to be oohing and awing over in my track flight, skills.
Matt, you gotta stop being so down on yourself.
I mean, it only takes me 5 or 6 times the speed of anyone else to complete a track. I mean,
All right.
oh, they had a tiny trainer and full size.
Hello. Oh shit! Somebody's sending me messages. Who is it? All right, this is gonna be fun. Let's see what I got. All right.
I just crashed and saw grass. I think I crashed through the map.
Attaboy. Way to kick it to the devs.
Arr.
Rawr. I want to do more Nemesis. Yeah, do another Nemesis. All right.
Yeah, I saw that. Jeff should be hurdle and not hurdle gate. But you're right. It does. If I stay to the left, it gets me to that gate faster than if I'm going through over. Faster going over the hurdle than through the gate. Art. Hurdle.
Turtle.
We're not turtly enough for the turtle club.
Right?
Turtle.
Allie will be super proud of you for a Master of Disguise.
Master Disguisey.
It's a great movie. So underrated. Everybody was like, what a weird movie. I'm like, that was a great movie. What are you talking about?
It was definitely weird, but that's what I liked about it, I guess. So,
Well, yeah, it was the same sort of weird as Ace Ventura, you know?
right. Not tight enough. Dang it. Slow. I like the track though. Yeah, they had a nice prize purse for the race. See, the sponsors are finally coming through.
Well,
Or the big name ones, you know, the ones with money. Oh, I did want to say congratulations on Jeff Hardy for getting picked up by CNHL for another year.
Oh, nice. Congrats, bud. If you guys don't already follow him and Drone Adventures crew, please do so.
Yeah, they do some great meetups and races and stuff like that. Team Drone Adventures on Facebook. I believe he's also got teamdroneadventures.com. Something's feeling weird. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's right. That's right. That's right. Lower my angle a little bit here. Jeffy's flying it. I almost guarantee Jeffy's whooping my times on this. I need to go up a few more degrees here. 58 was too high. 50 was too low. I think I might need to go to 55. All right, what do you guys think of the track? I got a 50 on that one. I'm getting a little better. Lots of right turns in this one.
Wow, the person who made it must be a lefty.
Well, I find it easier to turn right because of my thumb. The left turns are more difficult, so thank you.
Right?
Stupid dive gate. Nick's hush. Slam the wall. I got a 47 in there, Ricky. My consistency is terrible. I forgot I had freaking upped my rates on the GQ course, trying to see if that would help me a little, and it certainly didn't, but I never changed them back. That feels much better. Less washy. Dang it.
All right. I think I'm all organized to get a bunch of builds done tomorrow.
Look, Dan.
I think I'm organized enough now to get a bunch of builds done tomorrow. So I've got all the parts all laid out, all the different setups I'm looking for, all the pieces, everything.
Nice.
So yeah, I should have most things at least soldered up tomorrow. Including if I can figure out stack a VTX option, including this little Nemesis pusher I might do.
Dang it. next to it instead of around it. All right. I need to give fingers a break for a minute. Lots of twisties.
Lots of twisties. Yep, yep, yep. Where the fuck is that little... Yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah, so open class finals at Ice Storm was Leviathan in first, Pino in second, and Tomate FPV in third. Screecher took fourth. Starplat fifth, Propsicle sixth, Fire Serpent 7, Heads Up FPV 8, Neukel 9. Dang, that's weird seeing Heads Up and Neukel that far down on the list.
Right?
Taxu for 10, G-Man Bio 11, The Herder for 12, Spicy 13, Pork Chop FPV 14, Hyper 15, Proximo 16.
Wow, Mason's even down on the list. What's going on there?
Yeah, Mason was 15.
16, I think.
Oh, 15. Proximo was 16.
Oh, gotcha.
And that was open class. The Tiny Trainer class, we had Amari winning first, Milkman in second, and Mondo in third. Flyboy fourth, Shames fifth, T-Bell sixth, Abnormal seventh, Lamone eighth, Craven FPV ninth. Man, Craven flew in from Costa Rica. The Daffer 10th, Dreams 11, Ethan FPV 12, the Bob 13, Stogie 14, Engineer 15, and Unlimited 16. And they were paying out up to the top 16, and then the top 3 of the next 16.
Wait, did I hear Kebab was out there? Bob was out there?
No, the Bob, not Kebab.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute, what?
No, his FPV name is _Bob. Yeah, they had $12,500 in prize money. Yeah, I'll share their post. So Tiny Trainer top 16. Well, let's see. Tiny Trainer next 16 was 500, 350, and 250 for first, second, and third. Tiny Trainer top 16 was 3,000, 2,000, and 1,000 for first through third. Fourth got 800, fifth got 650, sixth got 500, seventh got 400, eighth got 300, and ninth through 16th got 250.
Nice. Wow, drone pilots that are actually making money. Who would have thunk?
Yep. Yeah, that's great. I mentioned that to Zach earlier today. That was pretty cool. That the draw is enough that the sponsors are starting to do what sponsors do, right?
Yeah.
You know, make up prizes. You know, when you're grassroots, all the prizes are, you know, the majority of the prizes are either going to be ponied up from someone sponsoring that thing as a prize, or potentially your entry fees, right?
Right.
So sponsors are good.
Dude, I've been sitting here looking for cameras for like 3 weeks, and I ended up ordering some a few weeks back.
And then you found some.
Yeah, I just opened a box and found a couple completely unopened Ant Nanos.
Oh man.
And I was like, God damn it, I just ordered Whoop fucking cameras.
That's the way it always
I need
works,
to
isn't it?
clean out my office and do inventory, man. I haven't. I'm looking for a certain motor that I can't find, but I'm in the process of doing that. I'm finding like a bunch of unopened, unused gear that I have like stashed away. Oh, hey Matt! Now that my screen's big, check out what I'm gonna be doing. So in that list of builds that I'm finishing up tomorrow, one is going to be
Ooh, inverted.
no,
Are the
just a
motors
picture.
short enough to be underneath the guards?
What?
Are the motors short enough to be underneath the prop guards so when you land, the props aren't in the grass? Oh, they're right there. Ooh. They are right there.
Yeah, they're good.
So you'd be landing on pavement then, yeah?
Pretty much, yeah. No turtle mode on this one.
I mean,
Well, turtle mode would actually work great.
I was going to say turtle mode should work great. It's no
It's
no
retaking
landing
off.
Yeah, no
But
landing.
if I undersling the battery, it should land on the battery and still give it clearance.
That might be a little difficult with that diamond there.
No, well,
I guess you can go in front of and back of the.
No, dude. Just there's a printable mount that you can do for that. You bolt in with the stack and you run a battery cable through it.
Is it like a tiny whoop mount, just like a little square that you can slide your?
Yeah, pretty much. It's like that one that I made for the Mob 7 to do the 3S battery instead of just the 1S or the 2S. So I pretty much put a strap through a 3D print and then bolt it to the stack. So it should be fine. But you know me, I'll make it work somehow. I'll squish it into place. Well, we can make me less big now. Alrighty.
What's up there, Mr. Racer X himself?
Hello, Mr. Perry.
I was just scrolling through Facebook. Somebody on the T-Motor FPV channel, send me something so I can review your product.
Zoom, 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 zoom.
I was like, yeah, that's how that works.
Hey Matt, you can make me less big. William Perry, I just got the PWM receiver. I am going to, as my plan was, I was going to desolder the positive on all four, except for one, pretty much, and initiate the calibration on the ESCs before even wiring up the stack. That way, that's all out of the way, and I can just wire up the stack harness, put the Radix 2 on it, and
You're talking about the Chronos.
Yeah. So the T-Motor Flame ESCs, they're PWM.
What?
Well, they're big ones tend to be multi-shot or the old school PWM style. So you know how those are, where you have to calibrate them with the transmitter. You remember how you used to have to throw the throttle all the way to the top once it beeped, and then throw it down, and
yeah, you
calibrated the ESC.
That was one shot and multi-shot, I think.
Yeah, one shot and multi-shot, and you needed the little three plug servo plug thing.
Okay.
To get on a PWM receiver with like APM 2.8s and shit like that, you know? Because they didn't have S-Bus back in the day. So I had to buy one of these little doohickeys, and they are the like fixed wing PWM receivers, just to hook up to ELRS hook up my ELRS transmitter so that I could calibrate everything and then wire them in. Because I don't want to cut off those connectors off the ESC and solder it into the signal port until I've calibrated everything, because it'll be a nightmare to do it the other way.
Yeah, once everything's all put together and closed, well.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I need to solder. I need to cut the cable and solder it, but it comes stock with the plug to just plug into a PWM receiver. And yeah, and that's the thing. We got to do one by one. And you can't do pass-through calibrations with those. So you can't do Betaflight pass-through, and it won't read the receiver unless you do it PWM. So I'm just going to do it all, calibrate everything, and then wire everything up so that I can cut the connector off and not have to worry about it anymore. We'll just direct solder it all in. Because that's a one-time thing. And then I've got a random fixed-wing receiver for whenever I choose to put together like a Zod Dart or whatever. But it is beta FPV, so I really wouldn't go too far with it. But yeah, they're all those big ESCs are all the old school style. And the other ones that I have for it that were an option are the red bricks, which are also the exact same PWM style. So getting the larger ESCs from anything other than like APD, I don't know if we'd be able to get BL Heli versions, you know?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that APD is set up correctly.
Oh, I know. APD is fine. APD is good. That's why I said other than APD. But I don't really want to go spend $200 per ESC, you know?
Yeah.
I've already got multiple ESCs that are over 80 to 120 amps, so I don't need anything bigger than that, and I don't need anything fancy. I can just buy a $10 fucking receiver and calibrate shit. Like the props I have for it anyway won't handle me doing too many flippy floppies or anything anyways, so
We
I'm
got like
not really
carbon
going to be
fiber
pushing it
13s
to
or
its
something.
limits, you know?
What do you have, like carbon fiber 13s or something?
I have the carbon nylon Taro heavy lift. They were the ones that I used on my old Red Cam camera platform. You remember that big Taro 1200 Octo?
Yes, I thought it was a
They're
Hexa.
the Taro props from that, pretty much. But they're the tri-blade ones, the foldable tri-blade ones.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of foldables, but at least not for our
Well,
type
that's
of
the
stuff.
thing.
But
I
I
haven't
mean,
found any props that will fit this thing other than those. And those happen to be T-mount, so I'll do T-mount until I find something with the 6mm mount that comes with those motors, you know?
yeah, I can tell you probably Master Air Screw makes them, but they'll be like freaking $15, $20 a pop.
And that's the thing. I thought somebody was telling me that they were going to get me some from GemFan, but I have not heard back on that. And yes, you GemFan pilots know who you are.
Okay, are there any in the stream? Because
I don't know. Is Mike Duran or Jeff Hardy still? Is Jeff still with GemFan?
I think so.
I'm
Because
pretty sure Jeff is the one who said he'd look into it.
He's making arrangements to have his monthly prop supply sent to my house when he's on his road trip. So he can
Oh
pay.
yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he's
Pick,
definitely with them.
yeah, he'll pick him up when he's in Texas.
But I want, like, yeah, Mike Duran. If you're kicking around or hear the stream, hit me up. Because I need some 14 to 15 inch, preferably, that will withstand a little bit of freestyle better than my carbon nylon heavy lift props. All right? Because those are literally just for cruising around. They will not withstand too many full punches. And I heard the new GemFan macro ones are pretty decent.
I haven't tried anything. I think I have a set of 7-inch somewhere, but
But yeah, Jeff Hardy or Duran, hit me up. I would ask Zod, but we all Zong, but we all know the hashtag Dan did it first kind of screwed me for him. That was fun. But yeah, in terms of props, William Perry, since you're in the stream, what would you recommend, man? Because you've got more knowledge of macro props than I do. I just have heavy lift knowledge in terms of macros. I have some 12-inch carbon fibers. I have some 13-inch master or some 12-inch master air screws. I have these 15-inch tri-blade heavy lift props, which are the ones that I'm going to be using. And I think I might have a 13-inch carbon fiber set kicking around somewhere, but I doubt it. Other than that, I do not have any macro props. So if anybody on the stream...
You probably have more than I do. I think I've got 3 13-inch carbon fiber props somewhere.
Only 3? I might have only 3 as well. We could have a 6-pack. Are yours all counterclockwise or what?
No, they're clockwise, counterclockwise. Well, I don't know. I'd have to look and see what I have left.
That's the thing. If you ever notice, on most rigs, it's only one prop that ever actually breaks. It's always the same goddamn one for me. So I'll end up with a bunch of sets of like only clockwise props, and I'm like, damn it, I've broken all the counterclockwise. All right.
Yeah, my thumbs are getting wonky.
Yeah, it's getting pretty much that time anyway. Yeah, master air screw is usually my go-to. I've got a bunch of like the 10 and 11 inch ones, and they're fucking great. I use the MR series. But yeah, they're super great. I like them. But I only have 11 inch in those. And I need 13 to 15 inch to keep up with those motors.
Yeah, if they're 4120.
Yeah, I want at least 14 to 15 inch for that. Like, especially if I'm just running 6S, I need it to not overdo the motors and to keep the efficiency. Because if I'm running anything less than 15 inch or 14 inch on the 6S with those motors, it's gonna overwork the motors a lot.
Well, I mean, they're only 650 kV, so it shouldn't be terrible.
True, but think of the weight that it needs to lift with that small of a prop. It's remember its arm reach is wide, so it's kind of like putting a bunch of like whoop props on a Nemesis 3 inch, you know? I want to put 15 inch so that we can keep the efficiency and not stress the motors too much. Even though they're like 12S motors, they're still at their lowest voltage. So
I think they're 8S. I don't know if 6 to 8, I think, is what I planned for, but
either way, I'm never taking them more than 8 anyways. Because the ESCs are only 8S anyways. Honestly, if I want more aggressions in my big rigs, I'll run Gemfan. Yeah, and that's the thing. Master air screws were what I used for the Kraken until I got. Oh no, I actually stuck with Master air screw. I didn't switch up. I didn't try the HQ ones that were sent to me on that. I only had the Master air screw tri blades on there. So yeah, the Kraken and the Seafar, that big one up there, those were all master air screw as well.
My thumbs can't take it anymore. They're like popping every fucking rotation. Like trying to tough through it.
William, what retailer sells master air screw in the US? Do you know?
Master air screw, as far as I know.
Are they in the US?
I believe so.
Oh, well then never mind. Like, I'd much prefer buy them direct from either Master Air Screw or one of our distributors.
They are in Rancho Cordova, California.
Oh yeah, no, William, I know, and that was the thing. I did that flyby video where you didn't even hear it until it was like right over the camera. All right, cool.
Here, Dan.
I'm looking it up on my phone right now. Just seeing what they got in terms of the big sauce. Yeah, they're like $25 each.
17.9. Well, for 13-inch, $17.99.
15-inch, $22.99. 16-inch, $24.99. So I need 4, and I need to never break any.
Right. Yep, there they are. $20.99 each.
22. I'm going 15-inch.
That's what these are. 15 by 14. I went to the from products. I went to Multi-Rotor X-Class Big Drone Racing.
Oh, okay. I was looking at just the 3-blade, the bullnose. But you're looking at the okay.
And then I just went to 15-inch diameter, and there's only, I mean, they only make one for 15-inch.
Yeah, but I want pink ones.
They only make those in the 13s.
Oh, dude, I should get the 5-blade 10-inch. Let's do that.
What?
Dude, come on. I want to get 5-blade 10-inch props. That is wicked. Wow. Dude. Okay, I need to crack it again. William, do you have any, like, Murkas or anything kicking around? Hey, Matt, you've got a 10-inch necromancer for me, right? Come on, I need to make a 5-blade fucking... Oh. Oh, my God, I'm dying right now. Why did I sell the Kraken? All right, I need to call Skylar and get some more of those Brother Hobby motors, too. Those 20, what were they, 28? They were the 2816s, I think they were. The 1050 kV, those things are fucking baller.
10 by 9.
All right, I'm going to call it quits in about 5 minutes. But yeah, this is... They got a ton of 13-inch. I love that. But I need bigger. Like, honestly, I think 14 is a bare minimum for this.
I mean, for the extra $1, I'd get the 15s.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm just seeing a lot of 14s. Like, there are the 15s. I see them. And they look great. The 15 by 14s.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think those are going to be the option. Because they do look sturdy as hell, too. Well, I need to gather up $100. Oh, but the 13-inch ones come in pink. Maybe I'll just run it 4S.
Should have asked Josh for the STL file so you could change the color.
No, I don't want to. It's red. I like it, man. I've got it all set up with the black and red theme right now. Dude, yo, William, you know these people. You talk to these people. Can you get a 15-inch, 15 by 14 tri-blade in red? Like deep crimson red. If you can, the Chronos will be complete. APC props? Like APC molded, or is that a company?
Oh. Okay.
Like, does he mean the plastic or? Oh. Yeah, bring that up. Let me look at that. Matt's on top of it tonight. Look at that. Oh yeah, the composite. Yeah. I used to run those on, what the hell was I flying those on? I think I was flying those on one of the older school flame wheel styles. Yeah, the ABC composite.
These are really small.
Yeah.
They go up to 20, but these are airplane. A lot of these are airplane pitch. They're crazy.
Dude, we can use crazy pitch. I'll go for the gusto. Come on, we're only flying 6S in this beast.
Well, and some of them are the tiny screw hole too.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I've got the I have not tried that company's props yet. So no, the answer is no on that one. But if they have like all I know is Master Air Screw is known quality. I know their quality. I know their capabilities in terms of freestyle, especially for the macro stuff. Like, I honestly thought that the Kraken was gonna snap props left, right, and center when I started freestyling with it, but it held strong with those props. Like, I think I only broke like one or two. It was those HQ 10-inch that I was shattering left and right. Or no, they were the 9-inch ones.
I mean, even their 5-inch are kind of. I mean, $4 for a set of 5-inch props.
Wow, that's $1 a prop. That means Jeff Hardy would break $38 per flight session.
Yeah, the 5x4. Oh man, they're $6.22 a pack.
Like, don't get me wrong, if the quality is there, I'll pay for it. But yeah, for props, I've honestly never really had to buy too many 5-inch props, just because, one, I don't fly 5-inch enough to break too many, and two, I've been given so many by so many different companies and people that I just have props coming out of my ass.
Yeah, I think I would for the price, I would probably stick with the Master Air Screw ones for sure.
Yeah, the Master Air Screw, they seem good enough. So I'll see what I can do about gathering some funds for that. I think I got like $20 or something in the Patreon, so that should help. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night, man.
Yeah, me too.
All right, y'all. Well, we'll chat later.
All right, guys, thanks for stopping in.
Check out RacerX FPV. Check out their frames, because the what was it? The Beta FPV Twig XL has been discontinued, and RacerX is the only ones with them. Not the Beta FPV one, their own Twig thing. Better one. But yeah, check out RacerX FPV. Tonight's episode was, I'm not going to say sponsored by, because this was not a preemptive thing. I'm just going to say hosted and cared for by RacerX tonight. Brought to you by. There, we were brought to you by RacerX. But yeah. Well, William, I'm gonna shoot you a message tomorrow, just to see what you got available in terms of connections on these props, because I'm gonna probably talk to Master Air Screw and try and get like a full 6-pack just in case I break one or two. But yeah, hit me up, y'all, if you have any questions. And I think I have just enough fly wire left, Matt, by the way, to wrap a Nemesis.
Oh, the glow wire? I don't know.
I think I have just enough to do the front and like middle, at least, of a Nemesis. Unless I cut it into 2 pieces, then I can do the back and the front. So I'll do that with the pusher. But yeah, have a good night, everybody.
All right, guys.